you see a person 3 times in your dream, run. Analog or a creepy introduction is coming for you. You won't notice it at first. It's subtle, almost harmless, a presence you can't explain. But one you'll feel, a whisper that lingers in the back of your mind when you're alone, the faintest smell of damp earth or cold iron, just beyond the edge of awareness. It's there, watching, waiting, but you'll only realize it when it's already too late. The first time, you won't even remember. The second time, you'll want to forget. And the third, well, that's when it speaks. Do not fall asleep. Not tonight. Not any night. Build the pattern. It's 3 o'clock a.m. The quiet is suffocating, oppressive. You lie in bed, eyes flicking to the clock. The dim light of the numbers casting an eerie glow across the room. You don't know why you're awake, but you are. And you're not alone. The stillness feels wrong and natural. There's something there, something just out of sight, watching you. You try to roll over, to shut your eyes, but you can't. You've felt this before, haven't you? The creeping sensation that someone or something is right behind you. But when you turn, there's nothing. And then, a figure in the corner, a shadow, subtle, yet unmistakable. It starts the way all things do, small, a glance, a whisper in the dark. But when it happens again, when you dream about the same person twice, you won't be able to ignore it any longer. You'll feel it, cold and close, pulling at the edges of your thoughts. 3 documented cases. Case number 1. The teenager, a 17-year-old boy named Alex, had dreams of a woman. At first, it was just a fleeting glimpse, familiar, but not quite right. He woke with a sense of unease, like something had just passed through his room. The second night, she was closer, standing at the edge of the bed, her face hidden in shadow. Her smile so wide filled his vision, her eyes glistening like a mirror. Alex tried to scream, but the words wouldn't come. When he awoke, his throat felt sore, as if something had tried to crawl inside of him. 3 days later, Alex disappeared. No one noticed until it was too late. He left his home in the middle of the night. No one saw him go. Case number 2. The elder. Margaret was in her late 70s when it started. She had been living alone since her husband's death, her life marked by a series of quiet, uneventful days. But one night, she dreamed of a woman standing in her living room. This woman was tall, impossibly so, with limbs that seemed wrong to long, to twisted. Her eyes never blinked. Margaret awoke to find her bed soaked with sweat, her heart pounding. The smell of something wet lingered in the room. On the second night, the woman was closer. Margaret tried to speak, but her voice was caught somewhere in her chest. The third night, the woman spoke. "Come, join me." Margaret's body was found 2 days later, still sitting in her favorite chair, her skin pale and cold, her smile stretched unnaturally across her face. She had died smiling. Case number 3. The child Lucas was only 10 when it began. His dreams, innocent at first, turned dark quickly. On the third night, the woman in his dream came closer, standing at the foot of his bed, her mouth open wide, too wide. As she whispered his name, he woke up screaming, his room now completely dark, except for the faint smell of mold and dust. His parents dismissed it as a bad dream. But the fourth night, Lucas was gone. No trace, No signs of struggle, just his bed, still warm. The police found his body weeks later, locked inside a closet, eyes wide open watching. Why it happens, what little we know, it's not a person. Not really. It wears people like clothes. Those faces. Those bodies, it's all a facade. And act to lure you closer. The dream itself isn't what's dangerous. It's what comes back with you. Your mind creates fragments, pieces of memories you can't explain. But this thing isn't made of memories. It's constructed to liberate, intentional. Once you've seen it, it knows you. It's already in your head. There are theories. Some say it's a rift in the dream world, a doorway that opened wide. Others believe it's a parasitic entity, something that feeds off of your fear and your connection. When you dream of it for the third time, it becomes real. And once it becomes real, it follows you. The third time is the invitation, the moment it decides whether you are its next victim or if you will become the next one it hunts.